We kept it small, get over it. Blake Shelton reveals awkward conversations with friends who were not invited to his and Gwen Stefani's lavish wedding. Gwen Stefani and Blake Shelton threw a small wedding with only close friends and family in Tishomingo, Oklahoma a month ago. And now the country singer shared that there were several friends who were upset that they were not invited. "I've had awkward conversations with so many of my friends. Oh, yeah. I read about that. How was that? Listen, we kept it small, get over it," the Voice star said on the Storm Warren XM Sirius radio show. Shelton added, "That's not about you. So, there's a lot of them." There were only about 40 people in all at the wedding, most likely due to COVID-19. Country singer Luke Bryan was one of the friends who made a public comment about not being invited to the nuptials. "I did not know it was happening. I found out with the rest of the world. But, I have started my mental wedding gift soiree. I'm going to get a big box and there will be embarrassing items in there." Carson Daly was one of the few celebrity friends invited. The TV host who served as officiant, he shared during the Today Show. "The best way to describe it is it was perfectly them, the whole weekend and the marriage itself," the star said. "It was as elegant and refined and cool as Gwen is, and it was as country and down-home and fun as Blake is." Daly, who has worked with the couple on The Voice, added it was a perfect blend of country and glamour. "And for those who don't understand how a punky pop star like Gwen and a country cat like Blake can be into each other," Carson said it was like delicious fried chicken with a glass of champagne. The Hollywood veteran then said, "On paper and on the menu it doesn't seem to work, but it works," he said. "It's comfort food with class. And everybody roots for that." He also shared that he urged Gwen, 51, and Blake, 45, to pen their own vows. "I went to them months ago and said, I think you guys should write your own vows. We shouldn't just do the repeat after me," Carson shared. "They were really reluctant to do that, but, it's two of the best songwriters in the world, we want to hear your words." At the wedding, Gwen starts, and she wrote this, "Since I was a little girl," and she crushes, "Not a dry eye in the church, it was so perfect," Daly said. "I said to Blake when she was done, top that, buddy." And Blake starts by saying, "Gwen's always giving me a hard time about not writing enough songs, so I wrote a song." Then he pulled out a guitar. Guitar comes in frame, stool, next thing you know, he wrote her a song. He sings her a song while he's crying that he wrote specifically for her, "Not a dry eye in the house." The song is titled Reach the Star and it is not known if it will ever be released. Hopefully he'll record it. "It'll put everybody in the wedding at that moment if he records that song," said Daly. Carson added on the Today Show that he felt it was incredible to be part of such an important moment in their lives. Daly also shared that there were about 40 guests at the wedding of the year. Some of those at the nuptials were Stefani's 3 sons, Kingston, 15, Zuma, 12, and 7-year-old Apollo, and her parents, Dennis Stefani and Patty Flynn. And the former trail star took to Instagram to share 4 images from the wedding, one showing Gwen kicking a leg up. "Here comes the bride. So honored to get to marry 2 of my favorite people on earth. May God bless you guys in this new chapter of your lives. We love you," said Carson in his caption. Soon after Gwen responded with, "Thank you at Carson Daly, we love you." At Blake Shelton GX. In Carson's post there was also a portrait of his family. Carson is wed to Siri Pinter, 40, and together they have 4 children, Jackson, London, Goldie, and Etta. Stefani and Shelton met on The Voice in 2015 and began dating after the No Doubt singer filed for divorce from husband Gavin Rossdale. Blake, who was previously married to fellow country music star Miranda Lambert, and Gwen, who has 3 sons with Rossdale, announced their engagement in October 2020. Not present at their wedding, however, was former The Voice coach Adam Levine. The Maroon 5 rocker, who quit the NBC reality show in 2019, is reported to be in Miami with his family. Meanwhile, Gwen, 51, gave fans a look at her stunning wedding to Blake on Instagram Monday as she confirmed the two had tied a knot. She looked every inch the blushing bride as she and the country favorite kissed in front of a beautiful cake in one photo. Another shot showed Blake driving his love off as she flashed her legs under her classic Vera Wang dress. "Dreams do come," heart and praying hands emojis, she captioned the gorgeous photos, while adding an "I love you" for her new husband Blake. Blake and Gwen's romance goes back to 2015, when they struck up a relationship while working together on The Voice. At the time, both singers were coming off heartbreaks. In July of that year, Blake and his then-wife Miranda Lambert announced that they were divorcing after 4 years of marriage and almost a decade together. Gwen had her own marital split when she announced her divorce from Bush lead singer Gavin Rossdale in August 2015 after 2 decades together and nearly 13 years of marriage. She shares 3 boys with her ex-husband, 15-year-old Kingston, 12-year-old Zuma and 7-year-old Apollo. "So I wrote a song. Then he pulled out a guitar. Guitar comes in frame, stool, next thing you know, he wrote her a song." He sings her a song while he's crying that he wrote specifically for her, "Not a Dry Eye in the House." The song is titled "Reach the Star" and it is not known if it will ever be released.